Kwangdong Freaks get ahead with the Victor Zeri draft.
Oh,
which is
GG, yeah.
Which is, you know, possible but unlikely right now, and it's BDD on the Syndra, so you want to trust, you want to believe.
Indeed.
But
taking that Rift Scuttler, he'll be fine, and the Maokai going to move away. So you are free to go about your point. Whoops.
Yeah, it's not much longer, I promise, guys.
It's totally fine. Arctic Assault there as we're going to get a Bramble Smash to follow it up. Twisted Advance, Youngjae going to have to flash. Gets himself out of the way. Cuz going to
gank a Cassante when he's got his Qs empowered, but now that that's worn off, might actually be an opportunity here if Cuz can hit this. He's got Flash to buffer his charge as well.
Yeah, Youngjae going to be starting off this Drake as Dudu. Let's see how he's going to be able to do it. He just dies. So we hold on to the ult from
Kwangdong, you know, they got a lot of money for this Zeri. Taeyun picking up quite a bit of it on the bottom side there, and they did get the first Drake. So
yeah,
see how impactful this Drake ends up being, as we have one bad one and one good one here. Still Infernal. There's a potential option if Kwangdong can stack things unless, as the game goes on, is Keen.
All right, we're going for an ult. We're bringing the Crocodile away. Dominance going to be popped here as in goes Youngjae, flashing forward, and Dudu gets his revenge. Everything.
The Zeri really wants to fight.
Oh, there's the scatter. Bulldog taking a lot of damage. Permafrost comes down. There's the follow-up. But the gravity field is going to stop any of BDD's damage. All right, but look, it's fine. See how it is going to go. It means that he can get a bit more brawly, get amongst it. Youngjae looking for Drake number 2. BDD is making his way over. He's got a cat. As here is the Nature's Grasp aiming. Does have the spell shield to stop that one, but it is going to be secured. It's in fact Jun that locks that one down. As now the final chapter is going to get decent snares. Taeyun going down exceptionally low, aiming with the ricochets, tearing them apart, but he's not able to lock down the kills. Taeyun going to have to get out of there, and finally the kill will come in. BDD collects that one as Dudu's over the wall. Keen looks to stun him up. Gets out of the way of the final Q now, and Kulvamik should be available if he decides to dive. There it is, and that is the solo kill for Keen. So it's going to wild growth himself, but doesn't get a lot of value out of it as Dudu tries to move Shirley out of the way. Oh, here's the final chapter, starting to stack up this CC, but Kwangdong Freaks, they've got so many more members in the area, and Dudu didn't quite do the math style of fight.
Yeah.
3 versus 5 generally isn't the way you're going to make things work. Keen's here this time, though, as they look for the turret, but they're not able to quite get it. Kwangdong just spawn.
Keen trying to set up this choke point very well here.
All right, in they go. There's a Twisted Advance to start it up. Nature's Grasp coming through. Cuz pretty tanky, though, and isn't exactly the priority target. Final chapter to try and defend the Sejuani, who does make it out of the Chaos Storm for now. Great stun onto Dudu, but the Wild Growth is going to be there. And Taeyun, you cannot stand in front of BDD. He will hit you with a whole bunch of abilities and still has the R button left available. There's the exhaust, the flash forward, and the answer with the ultimate from Taeyun. They managed to rip Keen apart. Just an overstep. The rest of the team were not on the same page.
Definitely not on the same page. BDD could have followed up if he was looking.
Oh my goodness, that scatter was massive, and now Taeyun's taking damage, but aiming goes down low as well. They are just setting up the phalanx, man. It's Kwangdong Freaks. Gonna move over, but they know now that aiming is very low. Cuz gonna tank up the Nature's Grasp. KT get into the brush. They are hiding for the moment. Extendo Beam not gonna find aiming right now as he's looking to group up with the rest of his team. The low health bars now on the side of KT, and there is the engage. Aiming's going to get in there, and another Chaos Storm is going to rain down. They have to be careful. That's a full health Sivir. They have the final chapter, but it gets basically 0 value. Youngjae's going to lock down Soul Point, and Kwangdong Freaks, can you make it out? Another scatter is fantastic, but is anyone going to die?
Bulldog
like,
doing so
happening?
much damage. Kwangdong Freaks know the win con so well.
Well, that's a final chapter. Cuz making his way over. Glacial Prison available, but not used right now, as Keen's going to create a doorway, and Dudu has his ultimate available. This Chaos Storm doing a whole lot of work as aiming, getting the auto attacks. Finally, we see the Syndra do an ultimate, but it's exactly what we were talking about. Taeyun can now pop off, and aiming's going to go down for the triple. Cuz maybe giving a quadra. There it is with the Extendo Beam. Kwangdong Freaks, they'll go over to the Baron.
I'm just going to Syndra tougher. You know, how is he going to be able to consistently do that damage? And the tankiness of this Rod on level 17 Bulldog here is significant against the Syndra, because if you use all of your cooldowns to kill this Victor, the Zeri pops, and vice versa.
Well, final chapter going to be used just to try and lock down Youngjae. Cuz going to turn up, does the same thing. Wouldn't say he's the priority target, however, they do at least get the Maokai.
Angle for BDD, and it's a big one, but they can't actually get any effective damage on the rest of the team. Is just too far away. So Kwangdong Freaks will lose a lot of Baron time here. but everybody survives. KT here now just trying to group up for this Drake fight.
Yeah, this entire minion wave is just going to waste, though, and Kwangdong Freaks are allowed to regroup. The flank for the Syndra is an interesting option here, but it's one that may work out. Let's see how many of these Qs he's going to be able to land, as Cuz just not even going to go for the steal. So KT just came to spectate.
That's so Kwangdong favor. They could just group up in 4-1 super hard, and as Keen in this case, you have to push a long way to get that bounty gold on the bottom turret.
Tearing apart the Baron. Kwangdong Freaks, let's see whether they can escape, and the answer looks like no maybe for Bulldog, but he has a flash, and he's going to get out. The Baron's taken, and KT once again just take it. Will lose you the game. That's Exodia right there. Decent scatter is going to come through as now Dudu taking control of Cuz. He's very tanky, but Bulldog is keeping everybody else locked down. And yeah, Cuz is there to be tanky, but it just does not work out. And now Dudu can do what he wants. He finds the Q. The final chapter comes down, and this could be a Penta. We've got a Quadra already, and there it is! Pentakill for Taeyoon as they run down the mid lane and pick up game 1 versus KT.
Second win of the season here, game-wise for Kwangdong Freaks. A one-sided affair, amazing mid-game team fighting, and BDD just could not